A new COVID-19 testing location is opened up in Brooklyn Center. It's in the former Target store. Reporter Sonia Goins shows us what we can expect.
There's a new COVID-19 testing site in Brooklyn Center. North Memorial Health opened this walk-up testing facility in the old Target building on Wednesday. It's in partnership with the city of Brooklyn Center.
We should be able to comfortably do upwards of 600 tests per day and probably even a little bit higher than that.
The new testing site replaces the drive-up testing location in Robbinsdale. The new walk-up testing site is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and is accessible by bus, so it's easy for people to get tested. Here's how it works. You register with a health professional once you arrive. You give them your health insurance information, but you don't need health insurance to get tested. Once that is all done, they will approve you for the nasal swab test. Officials say this site is more suitable for testing.
It's definitely a lot more spacious and allows us the ability to test more people at the same time. At our drive-up site, we're only able to test 2 cars at a time, where this site we can probably test 6 to 8 people at a time, given the large space that we have.
The testing site is open Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 4. For more information, log on to our website, ccxmedia.org. In Brooklyn Center, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Hy-Vee in New Hope opened up an outdoor drive-through COVID-19 testing site on Friday. Hy-Vee opened 47 rapid antigen COVID-19 testing sites throughout the Midwest this week, but the New Hope location is the only one in the northwest suburbs. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, and you don't have to get out of your car for the test, which is a nasal swab. However, you do have to register for an appointment. The CDC says people who are symptomatic and people who are asymptomatic with a known exposure in the last 14 days are eligible for rapid antigen testing. Above average temperatures for December means the ice is still not thick enough for you to walk on it. Case in point, a man had a close call ice skating on a Maple Grove lake. Here again is Sonia Goins.
The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office is warning about thin ice. They say with our recent warm temperatures, it's just not safe to venture out on the ice. Now, the warning comes after a 22-year-old man was ice skating on Weaver Lake when he fell through the ice Sunday afternoon.
Fortunately, was safe after they got helped out of the ice.
You can still see open water on Weaver Lake. Officials say more folks are heading to the lakes to ice skate because many indoor ice skating rinks are closed. Hennepin County Sheriff Dave Hutchison says they've responded to several incidents in the past few weeks. He says it's too dangerous to get on the ice.
Right now is not the time. You got to give it a few more weeks, and when it gets some cold weather, which will come, unfortunately for most people, but fortunately for people who like the ice, it's going to be a time. Now is not the time. The risks are too high, and again, we're asking people not to do it, not only for your safety, your family's well-being, but also for us.
Now, officials say there is no such thing as safe ice, so be careful. In Maple Grove, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Art exhibits are few and far between right now, but our own Neil Persley got inside one exhibit and brings that to you in today's Weekend Showcase.
I've got a good news and bad news for you. The good news is that there are some new exhibits up at the Hopkins Center for the Arts. The bad news is you can't go see them. But back on a good note, I'll show you some of what's up and take you on a virtual tour.
We've got 24 paintings by Bonnie Folkert. She's a local artist. The work on display, they're acrylic paintings of animals. The title of the show is Common Threads, and they're installed in 3 distinct sections.
The paintings are on the second floor lobby gallery for the most part, but 3 of them have been placed near a window by the front entrance.
We've got Minnesota wildlife, the section she calls Safari, so more exotic animals, and then farm life.
Observing the paintings, you'll see common threads.
They're almost all close-ups. She's inspired by Albert Dürer and George O'Keeffe, and George O'Keeffe's really zoomed in views, and I think that focus on the eyes really enhances the sense of connection between the viewer and the animal.
There you go. The eyes have it. The Hopkins Center also has a virtual tour on their website that's worth checking out.
It gives a sense of the work in our space. I know there's a lot of people missing coming in, And there's also a still image gallery with the information, the medium, the title, and the price in case someone was interested in making a purchase.
I'll have links on how to get to those tours on our website at ccxmedia.org. For Weekend Showcase from Hopkins, Neil Persley, CCX News.
And we'll end this segment with a fun, socially distant event that you can check out with your family.
This is Crystal the Snowman. One day I was walking. I've been trying to walk a little bit more, and I was thinking, like, this year has been really hard for a lot of people, you know, and that there hasn't been a lot of magic in this year. And I thought, oh, I should do something magical.
If you've ever played Where's Waldo, you understand the concept of Where is Crystal the Snowman? Bonnie Bolash says her children loved Where's Waldo, so she moves Crystal the Snowman each week. She posts on Facebook which neighborhood you can go and hunt in Crystal for Crystal. She has several families who have volunteered to host Crystal in their front yards.
We have 14 neighborhoods in Crystal. They're all named. And then, so I assigned the snowman to go to each of the neighborhoods.
And here's a hint for you. This week, Crystal the Snowman is hanging out in the Winnetka Hills neighborhood. Next weekend, he's supposed to be out in the Valley Place neighborhood. Good luck, everyone. We'll leave you with a few more pictures of Crystal.
I'm John Jacobson with sports. Even without any real snow on the ground yet, high school skiers from the area are still getting their workouts in. While Minnesota high school sports are on pause through at least December 18th, skiers are still able to head outdoors and get in workouts. Maple Grove High School senior Callie Smith is out at Elm Creek Park Reserve 6 days a week and is thankful for her sport.
I used to hate the winter. I was like, oh, this is terrible. Like, it's so cold and dark. And now that I joined skiing, I'm like, well, now I have something to do. Like, winter is awesome. It's so beautiful. So, and especially being in distance learning this year, I think it's super helpful just because now I can be like, okay, I can take a break from my homework and go do a quick ski and then come back and finish up my homework.
While the Crimson can't practice as a team, they can come out here individually or in very small groups to ski together. The workouts are helping them prepare for a season they hope can start soon.
I've been trying to get out skiing as much as possible and then trying to lift and just kind of get that good baseline before the season starts. If we can't ski, they want us to be out running or kind of just doing workouts at home, whatever we can do that's available, that's safe.
So a lot of my friends and I, we will use the app House Party, which we can all just go on to, and we typically will do all the workouts together when we have dryland workouts that are assigned.
But without the competition that skiers get from meets and even team practices, this is definitely different.
When you have like your friends next to you, it's easier to kind of push forward and really like make the improvements and workouts a lot easier.
We saw athletes from several high schools skiing on this mild day at Elm Creek. They stay in shape and work toward what will likely be a shortened season.
I'm trying to be optimistic, but at the same time, I'm also a little bit realistic in the sense of it better be safe than sorry. I mean, I'd rather have a later ski season start than no season at all.
Local ice rinks are still closed due to the shutdown because of COVID-19. As Jay Wilcox reports, many local teams, including Champlin Park-Coon Rapids, are turning to virtual work.
Normally, the girls' hockey season would be in full swing at this time of year. But Champlin Park-Coon Rapids, like all teams, is in a waiting game due to the pause in high school sports because of COVID-19. So everything is virtual.
Once the high school league kind of said that we could have some check-ins with the kids, we could do some contact with them, and everything's optional. So we do everything, we offer everything that's optional, but we're doing some check-ins. We started doing some yoga with the kids on Tuesdays. And Thursdays they've got some virtual workouts that are all optional with us, along with sending out some stick handling things and also just some different strategy things that we do just so they have it kind of at their fingertips for when we get going. So it's a little bit different, but you know what, we've had great turnouts.
Working on skills and getting in shape is part of it, but the human part of interacting with teammates and coaches may be more important right now.
You can just see how much sports really mean to kids because, I mean, if you're getting that much turnout on optional time, for kids to do this. I mean, they want to be with the kids. You know, kids are missing the connections. You know, we're not in the schools right now. I mean, there's nothing that we can do about that, but we're not in the schools, and the kids like the connection. They like the opportunity. We've even set some parameters and said, you know, hey, why don't you try to check in, you know, with some players, make a phone call, not just a text, make a phone call with them and talk to them a little bit and just see how, you know, see how they're doing and check in with them.
The Bluebirds did some skating at open ice times before the recent shutdown, and many played in the Fall Extended Prep League. Now it's just crossing their fingers that actual on-ice practices can begin soon.
We're planning to go on December 21st. That's our plan right now. And if we get pushed back from there, just like we've been doing all the time, we're just going to adjust again, and we're going to set our sights for January 4th. And just trying to, you know, keep a goal and keep something positive for the kids that they're looking. And like I told them, I said, if you know, we've been adjusting and monitoring the whole time with everything they've done for us, and it's just to be another couple weeks. We're going to get there. It's just when we're going to get there.
The hope is that CPCR will be ready to go when the time comes. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Thanks, Jay. For more stories like this, please visit our website at ccxmedia.org.